We often think of food as just fuel for our bodies, something to fill us up, energize us, and keep us going throughout our hectic days. But as the saying goes, you are what you eat. What we put on our plates can significantly affect our overall health, especially when it comes to kidney function. While many of us are familiar with basic dietary tips, like avoiding alcohol or processed foods, kidney health requires us to be more cautious. There are certain foods that, even if they seem harmless, can seriously harm your kidneys. In today's video, we'll reveal the top 8 foods that could be silently damaging your kidneys and explain why they're so harmful to your health. Whether it's salt, certain fruits, or unexpected ingredients, these foods can wreak havoc on your kidney function. By the end of this video, you'll think twice before reaching for these kidney killers. So, let's skip the fluff and dive straight into the crucial information you need to know to protect your kidneys and live a healthier life. Stay tuned for the facts, and let's uncover the foods you should avoid. Number 8. Salt. When it comes to foods that can damage your kidneys, salt is arguably the worst offender. While a small amount of salt is essential for the proper functioning of our body, excessive consumption can lead to severe health issues, especially for those with compromised kidney function. The main culprit here is sodium, which, although necessary for maintaining fluid balance, nerve transmission, muscle function, and blood pressure, can wreak havoc when consumed in excess. The relationship between salt and kidney health is a direct one. Excess sodium in the diet leads to high blood pressure, which in turn can damage the blood vessels in the kidneys, reducing their ability to filter waste effectively. Over time, this puts significant strain on the kidneys and can contribute to kidney disease. High blood pressure, often a result of too much salt, is one of the leading causes of kidney damage. But it's not just the salt shaker you need to worry about. Many processed foods are packed with hidden sodium, often in amounts that far exceed daily recommended limits. Foods like canned soups, frozen pizzas, chips, pretzels, pickled foods, and even salad dressings can contain shocking amounts of sodium, all of which contribute to kidney damage if consumed regularly. This can make it challenging to keep your sodium intake in check, especially when dining out or relying on packaged foods for convenience. To protect your kidneys, it's crucial to reduce your salt intake and seek low-sodium alternatives whenever possible. Start by cutting back on the amount of salt you use when cooking, or avoid adding any salt to the table. Opt for low-sodium or no-salt-added versions of your favorite foods like canned vegetables, peanut butter, and pre-packaged meals. It may take some time for your taste buds to adjust to a less salty diet, but the benefits for your kidneys and overall health are well worth the effort. Reading food labels is also an important step in reducing sodium intake. Be mindful of foods that contain more than 300 milligrams of sodium per serving or more than 600 milligrams for a complete meal, like frozen dinners. For a healthier alternative, consider using rock salt, which has a lower sodium content than regular table salt. By being mindful of your sodium intake and making smarter food choices, you can reduce the strain on your kidneys and improve your overall health. Number 7. Dark-colored soda. On a hot summer day, there's nothing quite like cracking open a cold can of soda. The fizz, the sweetness, and that instant refreshment, it's a go-to drink for many. But what if I told you that your favorite soda could be silently harming your kidneys? While soda may seem like a harmless indulgence, it contains a blend of ingredients that can put serious strain on your kidneys, especially if consumed frequently. One of the most concerning ingredients in dark-colored sodas is phosphorus, a common additive used to enhance flavor, preserve shelf life, and prevent discoloration. While natural phosphorus, found in foods like meat and dairy, is essential for our body's functions, the phosphorus added to processed sodas is absorbed at a much higher rate. This means your body takes in more phosphorus than it needs, and the kidneys, already working hard to filter out waste, must struggle to remove the excess. Dark sodas, such as cola, fruit punch, and even some iced teas, are particularly problematic. Not only are they packed with high levels of sugar and empty calories, but they also contain these harmful phosphorus additives, which put an additional burden on the kidneys. This excess phosphorus can interfere with the balance of minerals in your body, potentially leading to bone loss and cardiovascular issues. Over time, if kidney function is compromised, these high levels of phosphorus can contribute to kidney disease. Moreover, a growing body of research links regular consumption of dark sodas to the development of chronic conditions such as diabetes, hypertension, and kidney stones, all of which are risk factors for kidney disease. The sugar and caffeine in sodas can also exacerbate issues like dehydration, further straining the kidney's ability to function properly. If you're a soda lover and find it hard to give up completely, consider switching to lighter options like root beer, which is free from phosphorus additives. However, even with lighter sodas, moderation is key. Regular consumption of sugary drinks can still contribute to a variety of health problems, including kidney damage. In short, while dark-colored sodas might be a refreshing treat, their long-term impact on kidney health is anything but refreshing. From the high sugar content to the added phosphorus, these drinks can seriously harm your kidneys. The next time you reach for a soda, think twice and consider healthier alternatives. Number 6. Meat and dairy products. We all love a hearty serving of meat, whether it's crispy bacon, a juicy steak, or a spicy hot dog. The temptation is hard to resist. But what if I told you that these mouth-watering meat products could be putting a strain on your kidneys? It's true, high-protein animal products can be extremely taxing on kidney function, and if you're already dealing with kidney problems, it's like adding fuel to the fire. Meat, especially red meats and processed meats like bacon, jerky, and pepperoni, are loaded with animal protein. While protein is essential for repairing tissues and maintaining muscle mass, too much of it can create serious problems for your kidneys. Our kidneys work tirelessly to filter out the waste products from protein metabolism. When we consume too much protein, especially animal-based protein, our kidneys have to work overtime to remove the excess waste. This extra workload can gradually damage kidney function over time, potentially leading to chronic kidney disease, CKD. Now, let's talk about dairy products. Cheese, milk, and yogurt are often seen as healthy staples in our diets, but they, too, can be problematic for people with kidney issues. These dairy products are rich in phosphorus and potassium, two minerals that can become problematic when consumed in excess. If your kidneys are not functioning properly, they struggle to eliminate these minerals from the body, which can lead to dangerous imbalances. High phosphorus levels, for example, can cause weakened bones and calcification in the arteries, increasing the risk of heart disease. For those already dealing with kidney disease, the combination of meat and dairy can be a double whammy. The protein overload and excess phosphorus can accelerate kidney damage, making it harder for your kidneys to keep up with their essential tasks. So, what can you do? The good news is that you don't have to completely give up on protein or calcium-rich foods. Instead of relying on animal-based options, consider plant-based alternatives like beans, lentils, nuts, and whole grains. These plant proteins are much easier for the kidneys to process, and they provide a variety of nutrients that can actually support overall health. By reducing your intake of animal products and incorporating plant-based options, you can ease the burden on your kidneys and keep them healthier for longer. Number 5. Bananas. Bananas are often praised for their health benefits, including improved digestion and heart health, thanks to their high fiber and antioxidant content. They are a go-to snack for many people looking for a quick energy boost. However, for individuals with kidney issues, particularly those with chronic kidney disease, bananas can pose a hidden risk due to their high potassium content. While potassium is an essential mineral that plays a crucial role in muscle function, nerve signaling, and maintaining fluid balance, too much of it can wreak havoc on kidney health. A single large banana contains around 487 milligrams of potassium, more than double the recommended daily intake for individuals with CKD. This makes bananas a food to approach with caution if you have kidney problems. The kidneys are responsible for filtering excess potassium from the blood, but when they aren't functioning properly, the body struggles to eliminate this mineral. The resulting buildup of potassium in the blood can lead to a dangerous condition called hyperkalemia. Hyperkalemia occurs when potassium levels in the blood rise to dangerous levels. Symptoms of hyperkalemia can range from muscle weakness, fatigue, and nausea to more severe complications like chest pain, irregular heartbeats, and even paralysis. The risk of developing heart arrhythmias increases significantly when potassium levels spike, which can be life-threatening. But it's not just bananas that should be avoided if you have kidney disease. Other potassium-rich fruits and vegetables, such as oranges, apricots, avocados, potatoes, and leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard, can also contribute to potassium overload if consumed in large quantities. These foods are highly nutritious, but when you're managing kidney problems, moderation is key. If you love bananas but are concerned about their impact on your kidneys, well, there are some great alternatives that are lower in potassium. Fruits like grapes, apples, cranberries, and pineapples can offer the same refreshing sweetness without the potassium overload. However, if you find it difficult to give up bananas or other potassium-rich foods, it's crucial to consult with your doctor or a registered dietitian. They can help you craft a balanced meal plan that meets your nutritional needs while keeping your potassium levels in check. While bananas can be a healthy part of a diet for many, they can be risky for individuals with kidney disease due to their high potassium content. Being mindful of your potassium intake and making informed dietary choices can help protect your kidneys and overall health. Number 4. Brown rice. While brown rice is often touted as a healthier alternative to white rice due to its higher fiber and nutrient content, it may not be the best choice for those with kidney problems. Although it has many health benefits such as lowering cholesterol, improving digestion, and regulating blood sugar levels, brown rice can pose a significant risk to kidney health. The reason lies in the levels of potassium and phosphorus found in this whole grain. When it comes to kidney disease, managing the intake of potassium and phosphorus is crucial. These minerals are vital for overall health, but if the kidneys are not functioning properly, they can accumulate in the blood and cause complications. Brown rice contains more of both potassium and phosphorus than white rice, which can be harmful to those with compromised kidney function. For example, 1 cup, 155 g, of cooked brown rice contains 149 milligrams of phosphorus and 95 milligrams of potassium. In contrast, a cup, 186 g, of cooked white rice contains only 69 milligrams of phosphorus and 54 milligrams of potassium. While this difference might not seem significant at first, over time, excessive consumption of high phosphorus and high potassium foods like brown rice can place undue strain on the kidneys, potentially accelerating kidney disease progression. Phosphorus is especially problematic because the kidneys play a key role in filtering and eliminating excess phosphorus from the body. When kidney function declines, the body struggles to remove excess phosphorus, leading to a condition called hyperphosphatemia. This can result in weakened bones, itchy skin, and cardiovascular issues. Likewise, excessive potassium can interfere with heart rhythm and muscle function, causing life-threatening complications such as arrhythmias and muscle weakness. Given these risks, individuals with kidney disease should be cautious about consuming brown rice regularly. But that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice whole grains altogether. There are several nutritious alternatives to brown rice that are lower in phosphorus and potassium, making them safer choices for kidney health. For instance, bulgur, buckwheat, pearl barley, and couscous are all whole grains that offer similar benefits to brown rice, without the high potassium and phosphorus content. These alternatives can still provide fiber, vitamins, and minerals while being gentler on your kidneys. Another helpful strategy is portion control. If you still prefer brown rice, try limiting your serving size and balancing it with other low potassium and low phosphorus foods to avoid overloading your kidneys. For instance, pairing brown rice with vegetables that are lower in potassium, such as cauliflower, cucumbers, or bell peppers, can help maintain a balanced meal that doesn't strain your kidneys. It's essential to approach your diet with moderation and balance, especially when managing kidney health. While foods like brown rice may offer various health benefits, they may not be suitable for individuals with kidney disease due to their higher potassium and phosphorus content. Number 3. Caffeine. Well, who doesn't love a good cup of coffee or tea to kickstart the day? Caffeine is a common ingredient in many of our favorite beverages, coffee, tea, and even some foods. However, while it can give you that much-needed energy boost, caffeine might also be placing undue strain on your kidneys. As a stimulant, caffeine can increase blood flow, elevate blood pressure, and put added stress on the kidneys. Overconsumption of caffeine has even been linked to kidney stones, a painful condition that can cause long-term damage. The risk is especially high for individuals who are already predisposed to kidney issues or dehydration. That said, moderate caffeine intake isn't all bad. Research has shown that it can improve your energy levels, support your metabolism, and even help with fat burning. Additionally, caffeine is rich in antioxidants, which can benefit your overall health. So, while caffeine isn't likely to harm your kidneys in small amounts, overdoing it can lead to serious health concerns. If you love your coffee or tea, it's best to consume them in moderation to avoid putting unnecessary pressure on your kidneys. Number 2. Genetically modified organisms. A large percentage of the processed foods we consume today contain genetically modified organisms. These GMOs have become a staple in modern agriculture, engineered to resist pests, tolerate herbicides, or enhance crop yields. However, the long-term health effects of GMO crops on humans are still uncertain, primarily due to the limited number of studies conducted on their impact. While the science remains inconclusive, animal studies have raised significant concerns about potential health risks associated with GMOs, particularly regarding kidney function. Research on animals has shown that consuming GMOs could lead to adverse effects on vital organs, including the kidneys. Since kidneys play a crucial role in filtering toxins from the body, any damage to them could lead to serious health issues. While it's nearly impossible to avoid GMOs entirely, especially considering how prevalent they are in processed foods, experts like Brozik advise that a balanced approach to eating is essential. This includes incorporating a wide variety of foods into your diet and limiting processed foods to reduce the potential risk associated with GMOs. The importance of kidney health cannot be overstated. Once kidney function begins to decline, it becomes incredibly difficult and expensive to reverse or repair the damage. Kidneys are essential for detoxifying the body and regulating important bodily functions. Therefore, taking proactive steps to protect these organs by being mindful of the food we eat is crucial. If you're concerned about your kidney health or want to learn more about how your diet might be affecting your well-being, it's always a good idea to consult with a healthcare professional. Alright, now let's move to our final kidney-destroying food. Number 1, potatoes and sweet potatoes. Well, if you have any kind of kidney problem, it's best to be mindful of your potassium intake, and potatoes and sweet potatoes are foods you'll want to pay attention to. These common vegetables are rich in potassium, a nutrient that's essential for heart and muscle function but can be harmful in excess for those with kidney issues. For example, one medium-sized baked potato, about 156 grams, contains around 610 milligrams of potassium, while a typical baked sweet potato, 114 grams, has about 542 milligrams. That's a significant amount of potassium in just one serving, especially when you consider that people with kidney problems need to carefully monitor their intake. The good news is that you can reduce the potassium content of potatoes and sweet potatoes through specific cooking methods. Research shows that boiling potatoes, particularly when starting with cold water, can significantly lower their potassium levels. In fact, the process of soaking potatoes in water for 5 to 10 minutes before cooking can decrease the potassium content by up to 20%. This method, known as potassium leaching or the double cook method, can help make these vegetables more kidney-friendly. However, even after double cooking, a substantial amount of potassium remains in the potatoes. So, while this method can help reduce potassium intake, it's still important to practice portion control. If you're managing kidney health, moderation is key to avoid overloading your system with potassium. Always consult with your doctor to develop a personalized eating plan that meets your specific nutritional needs while safeguarding kidney function. If this video has helped you in any way, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos on kidney health and managing kidney disease. Until next time, keep these tips in mind and take care of your kidneys. And remember, what you eat is what you are. So choose wisely and stay healthy.